Hello there and welcome to episode 4 of The Power of Surrender with Hugh. This is my show here on YouTube based on the Power of Surrender card deck by Dr Judith Orloff. And today we have a card that is Surrender to Passion. Very, very beautiful card. And I think you're going to really like this when I break this down. Maybe not what you think I'm going to say, but let me tell you what it says. It says, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Now this breaks down into 3 little parts here. I'm just going to take this one section at a time. So get out of your head and feel the fire that's in your belly. For me, this is super, super simple. This is why I created this show on here on YouTube, because the feedback I'm getting and doing my readings on my various different channels and in person on video with people is that it's very difficult for people dealing with the stress and anxiety of so many things that are out of our control. And unfortunately, when you start getting into watching the television news and the media, between the virus and the political situation, just those 2 things alone are enough to mess with anyone's mind. And so this, in talking about getting out of your head into the fire in your belly, get back to what you're passionate about. Get back to what lights that fire in you. Whatever that is for you. If it's singing and playing guitar, if it's going and doing acting, if it's whatever it is, or painting, whatever it is your thing, go and do that. Go what you're inspired to go and do. And from doing that, you're getting out of your head. And when you're focusing on things that light a fire in your belly, then that's going to change your entire mood. And what it's doing is it's also changing your perspective, which is what we've been talking about with all the cards so far, is trying to find different ways for you to change your perspective and focus on the things that you can control. The card goes on to say, so as I said, it's already said, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion. It's so simple. Take your attention away from, because I know, the thing is, I don't watch the news anymore. I'm done, given up with it. I'm rather than go into a big negative rant about it, just say for me, I'm not doing it anymore. But every time I turn on my laptop, every time I open my phone, there's something that pops up about the virus or the politics or whatever. And so it's very difficult for us to not see it. But if you're focusing your attention onto the people that love you and that you really care about, and you focus your attention onto the things that light that fire in your belly, then again, it's people might say distracting, but it's making a choice. So you're choosing to focus on the things that make you happy. You're choosing to focus on the things that get you excited and make you feel like you have a purpose, as opposed to the doom and gloom that's happening around the world right now. And at the very end here, what it says, so as it just says, is focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And that's it. It's it sounds so, some people might think it's kind of cheesy or say, oh man, just let it flow. But really is that. Focus your attention on the people that you care about and the people that care about you. Focus your attention on the things that ignite your passion and just go with that flow. Don't worry about things that are out of your control, because once you go down that and your mind starts spiraling, unfortunately, you don't get anywhere except frustrated and feeling anxious. And please don't misunderstand, obviously, what I'm saying. Can one person change the world? Of course they can. I was just watching the movie Gandhi the other day. It's a perfect example of one man and how he was able to change the world. And we're still talking about him. And it's funny, I think a lot of people should watch that movie again, because there's a lot of things that are happening in that movie that are like history repeating itself right now. But that's a whole other conversation. Gandhi is the Richard Attenborough biopic of Gandhi. It's a fantastic movie. So, again, to go back to the card, it's basically saying, go back to the fire in your belly, the things that make you passionate. Go back to hanging around with the people that love you and that you love them, and just being around them is fun. You know what I mean? And by doing those things, you're going to feel much better, and then just let it flow with that. Go with that flow. And can we make a difference? We can make a difference. And this circles perfectly back around to what Gandhi says, which what he says is, be the change you want to see in the world. Imagine if every single person was to turn off the negativity and just focus on their passion and on the people that they love and being a loving person to them, and then just going with the flow. Can you imagine what a difference that would make to the entire world? That's why this is so important, so powerful. And as Gandhi said, by being the change we want to see in the world, then we inspire others to want to do the same. I hope you found this card inspiring today, my friends. I have nothing but love for you. I will be back again tomorrow for another episode. And just to remind you, there are daily cards I pull every day from 3 different decks on my Instagram page, Hugh Readings. That's Hugh Readings, all one word, on Instagram. So please go check out those cards there as well. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and I will be back here tomorrow for a new episode. Boom.